Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Almost set up here, so... Alright, hopefully that's not too loud. So... This is Loom. We'll just let the intro play out. Rise, son of Cygna. It is the dawn of your 17th year. There's some nice eyes there. I am sent by the elders to summon you. The High Council awaits your presence in the sanctuary. Messenger nymph. Never seen one so bright before. One of the elders must have woven it. Better get down to the village. We better. So yeah, so this is Loom. This is a an old school LucasArts game from 1990. It's kind of a little different than the usual point and click games. This one uses a different kind of system for like interacting with stuff. It's a lot more basic, but also quite interesting, as you'll come to find as we get into this. Yeah, it's I haven't actually played this one, so I just kind of had a bit of a read up on it earlier today, seeing as we were looking for something new to play. And this one seemed quite cool. So there's actually 2 versions of this game. Well, actually I think there's 3 versions. There's like the original, which is a little bit more basic than this, I think. There was a CD-ROM release, which actually has spoken voices for the characters, which would be kind of a nice touch. But the only thing with the CD-ROM release is that it lacks a lot of the background music. I think the background music apparently only plays during like particular cutscenes and not like during the game and stuff. And this is supposed to have a really good soundtrack, so I thought we would opt for the 3rd version, which is basically it's got the same kind of graphics as the CD-ROM release, minus the voice acting, but it's got like the better version of the soundtrack. So that's the one we're going to play tonight. I think apparently the CD-ROM version's missing some dialogue and stuff too. Apparently, I'm not 100% sure, but there was a few things saying like some of the dialogue had been cut down on the CD-ROM one. So it would be cool to have like spoken dialogue plus the soundtrack, but yeah, I find that the soundtracks are usually what makes games for me, so I thought we'd stick to that. So we can apparently interact with this leaf. Last leaf of the year. Bye, leaf. See you later. Alright, we better get down to town, seeing we're being summoned. So yeah, so this game's a lot more kind of simplified controls, which was supposed to be to eliminate the issues that a lot of these games had in the day, where you'd get stuck with puzzles. Like if you missed an item, you could put yourself in like an unwinnable game state. So yeah, so it's kind of made to avoid that almost. Apparently it's supposed to do a pretty good job of... Whoa. Treasure. People ought to clean up after themselves. Yeah. Can we take some of this? Can we pick it up? No? Keep looking around. We've got like a ocean place. Kind of looks like a laundry / ocean. This wall hasn't been dyed yet. It's bubbling. Is indeed bubbling. File still needs dyeing. This must be like a dyeing... What would you call this place? Oh, dude. What have you done? Got a book here too. This is the book of patterns that Hitchell lets me read sometimes. Who is this Hitchell? Better take it with me. Oh, okay, cool. So we've got a book. How do we get to our inventory? Can we do that somehow? Hopefully we can figure that out. Now, can we get into this tent? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, well, head this way. Head over yonder. I think this is actually the tent we're supposed to be going into. But in good old adventure game fashion, we'll do a little bit of exploring first. Got some seagulls. Good old seagulls. Gull. Sounds a bit sick. What's this? Clam? Closed tight as a clam. That makes sense. Well, I suppose we better go into that tent where we're supposed to be going to further progress the story. These tents are very dark. Maybe they didn't invent lights at this point. What else have we got? Got some stuff hanging on the walls. This is a section of the long tapestry. The threads describe the creation of the world and the passage of the two shadows. Sounds important. Can we... Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So you click this and then it gives you options for it? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe these are things we can like interact with at some point. What does this one say? Here's another section of the long tapestry. The pattern shows the rise of the guilds and the story of the weavers' founding. Good to know. Good to know, tapestry. Oh, this one looks a little worse for wear. What's this one got to say? This is the last section of the long tapestry. It illustrates the decline of the guilds and the gathering of a third shadow. Sounds very ominous. Odd. The end of this tapestry is torn completely off. Very odd. What does it mean? We go through this door? Is that a door? Nope. Looks as if the elders are busy. Wouldn't want to interrupt. Sneakily listen in, I guess. You've heard the findings of the High Council, Dame Hetchel. What have you to say in your defense? I have no defense or excuses, Elder Atropos. My actions speak for themselves. No defense? Not the slightest remorse? This reckless defiance is intolerable. Why do you disobey us, Hetchel? Yeah, Hetchel. You have always upheld the rules of membership to the letter. Tell us, what is in your heart? The boy must be told the truth about his birth, Elder Clothis. People are going to have hard to pronounce names, aren't they? His talent awakens. Soon, he will wield the power of weaving, whether we choose to guide him or not. We dare not desert Bobbin now. Bobbin. Good old Bobbin. Stubborn old fool. Secrets you reveal to Cygna's son may be turned against us. That is why the training was forbidden by this council. Enough, Lechesis. We need not explain our decisions. It grieves me to see your many years of faithful service end in this disgrace. Ooh, he looks angry. Got a cool looking piece of wood there. But the wisdom of the elders may not be questioned. That is the final rule of membership. Another one of your students, Lady Cygna, learned the terrible price of defiance in this very chamber 17 years ago. Better that you had heeded that lesson. 17 years ago, eh? My destiny is in your hands, elders. Our hands are empty, Hetchel. That guy isn't. He's got a bit of wood. Gaze once more upon the great loom if you would know your destiny. For behold, that destiny is upon you. Oh my lord. What's going on? Went into a duck. Oh, now she's an egg. Swan's egg. Curious destiny. That draft has never failed before. Hark. I heard a cry outside. What is it? I don't see anybody. Oh, is that another swan? Could be. It's coming in here. Wow, I just broke all the glass. Jesus. guild is under attack by swans. Who dares to desecrate the loom of the weavers? Oh, they're gonna have a swan battle. This is the work of the demon boy. Who is this demon boy? Not Bobbin. Kill it while you still can. Cursed forever be the name of Cygna's son, the loom child, Bobbin Threadbare. Assuming Bobbin is us. Just quietly. Just quietly. Oh. Well, they're off. They're off. All the swan people. Into some kind of other dimension. Oh, wonderful. Everyone's flown away. Hate when it happens. No explanations, no goodbyes. Why do they always leave me behind? Because you're the demon child, apparently. Bobbin. Okay, what can we do here? Oh, going on. Playing us a tune. Those are the same 4 threads the swan spun on the elders. They're still echoing in the loom. Oh, what's with this egg? Just cracking? It's gonna open? No, it's trying to open. Interesting. What about the staff? Feels heavier than it looks. Okay, so this is basically, as I understand at least, this is the control scheme for this game is, like, compared to other adventure games, it's a lot more basic, but apparently you use, like, this staff which can play, like, can kind of play musical notes, but it's kind of like it's got something to do with, like, these threads, which are, like, magical. And depending on what kind of notes you play, you can interact with different things. So it's almost like a, kind of like the ocarina from Zelda in a way, but yeah, it seems like quite an interesting kind of system to use. Try it out on this. This seems to have like a pattern going on. The thread is too high for me. I guess I need more experience. Oh, okay, so we can't do that one yet. Cannot play that tune. Need more practice. Maybe we can do the one from the egg? It's trying to open. Okay. We'll try and repeat that if I can remember. There we go. Black duckling, ugly duckling. Thank goodness you're still here. Who are you? Mother Hitchell, is that you? You know perfectly well it's me. I saw you watching us. Oh, busted. Bobbin. What's been happening here, Hitchell? The whole village has flown away. I'd hoped the swan might come to save you. But I never expected her to weave as much mischief as this. Damn you, swan. Save me? From what? Well, from the elders. They were going to turn you into a swan as they tried to do to me. Well, to be honest, they kind of succeeded. Looks as if the Cygna was the best they could manage with these old bones. A Cygna, sorry, I'm assuming that's a type of bird. Why do the elders want to get rid of me? I haven't broken any rules. You're the demon child. They fear you, Bobbin. But why should anyone be afraid of me? I'm just good old Bobbin. Ever since you came into our world, the elders have watched chaos spread across the pattern in the loom. They believed, hoped, that your birth was the cause of this chaos, and that order might return if you were banished. But now the elders are banished, and you are still here. This can mean only one thing. The elders are evil. The pattern is failing of its own accord. Soon it will come to an end, and with it, all that is hemmed into its threads. Doesn't sound good. Third shadow is nigh. What are these shadows? Is there any way to stop it? Stop chaos? The elders thought they could. Now they know better. So should you. If we can't stop the chaos, what can we do? Tell me, duckling. We can embrace it. Or escape. The swan has rescued the rest of our guild from the coming time of darkness. The way before us now is clear. We must find out where our flock is flown, and join them if we can. They don't like me. I don't think they'll be very happy about that. Somehow. You've already found the Elder's distaff. Good. Never let it out of your grasp. Shall not. Seems powerful. You won't be able to weave very much with it at first, I expect. But as you gain practice, more and more of its power will reveal itself to you. As long as the distaff remains in your hands, I'll know you are safe. If you ever lose it, take heart. I'll come to help you if I can. What are you gonna do? You're a duck. Are you some kind of wizard duck? Leave this island, Loom child. It's too small for you now. Okay, duck. Your destiny lies beyond the sea. Mother Hitchell, where are you going? To follow the swans. What the? Like rip a hole in space-time, that's cool. See you later. Wish I knew why everyone keeps calling me Loom child. Okay. So we can't do anything with this yet, right? We haven't learnt to play those chords yet. Well, I guess we'll hunt around. So I suppose we'll go have a look in that room with the fabrics and the dyes, because that's where we got the book from, but like I can't actually seem to use it. I think it was a no, this one had the gold. Actually, let's have a look at the gold. Do anything with this? People ought to clean up after themselves. Let's play it a tune. Well, that worked. That draft won't work on the gold. Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe I should be writing these down so I can remember them. Might be a good idea. Just try this draft on everything. That's my plan. Draft won't work on wool. Maybe, actually, I have an idea. I think this might be because like we use this draft to open that egg. So I have a feeling maybe this draft is just for like opening stuff. So we could try and open that clam that we saw. I think that's my plan here. Reveal your secrets to me, clam. Ooh, that sounds more promising. What's inside? Hey. Yuck. Oh. Wait. Now what? Can I do anything with it? Guess not. Oh yeah, I can go up this way. Course. Course. What else have we got? Trees, evil looking trees. Oh, we can look at these actually. There's an owl in there. Huh? Thought maybe we had to like mimic it. Oh, there's like multiple owls. Just have to play like something back. This hole is empty. What about this hole? Stop. Oh, there's another owl. He's asleep. Wake up. I need to play me a tune. Guess that isn't a draft. Darn it. There's this grave. I can't read this gravestone. Owl's tail feathers are blocking my view. Oh, get out the way. Bloody owl. What is that? Like a rat or something. Ouch. Oh, okay. Poor little fella. Well, got rid of the owl for me, so... What does it say? In memory of Lady Cygna Threadbare, 7983 to 8004. Destiny shall draw the lightning down from heaven, roll its thunder far across the sea. Where I wait upon the the share of wonder. On the day the sky is open. Yeah, I was still reading it. On the day the sky is opened and the tree is split asunder. It's a beautiful poem. The day the sky is opened. It's kind of what happened before with all those swans. View from the cliff is better. Maybe we have to go to the cliff. I think we have to do something with these owls, so maybe this owl's in here now. Yeah. So D, C, C, D. What does it do? Draft don't work on the whole. Okay. Well, what is this mystical spell that you've taught me, Owl? I don't actually know what this one does. The first one was kind of good because, like, it kind of indicated it opens stuff. But the owl one doesn't really tell me what it does. So I guess we've just got to, like, look around on things. Why is there, like, an eye icon when I come in here? There. Darkness. I can't see a thing. We need a light. Nothing at all. Maybe we can use it on the darkness. Aha! Oh, does it give us like night vision or something? It does. Very good. Very handy. Thank you very much, Mr. Owl. So, what do we got? Loom. Sword wheel is pretty squeaky. So that was like D, 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 E? What if we do that one on here? Those threads didn't feel quite right. I think I'm on the right track though. Oh, maybe it's because this is squeaky that we can't do it. File hasn't been spun yet. Oh, okay. Whoa, did we just turn that into gold? That is a pretty nifty trick, I've got to say. File still needs dyeing. Maybe we can dye it with our spell that turns stuff to gold. Nope. Alright. Craft don't work on wool. Another one. Actually, that must have been what that beeping was I heard before. Makes sense now. Maybe that is to do with the dyeing. So maybe if we like do this, it'll dye it for us. Maybe that's how it works. Aha, so it's almost like, oh, what's going on? Oh, I think we learned a new note. We did. Got a new note. Was that the one that we needed for this, or was that higher? Still higher. Okay. Oh, we're getting there. I guess like the more stuff we do, the more kind of like experience we get almost. Okay, maybe if we look at these. Maybe not. We did earn a new note though, which we can't seem to use anywhere. I'm trying to remember if there was any other ones we found that we couldn't play. There was one back here on the loom, but I'm pretty sure it used like this key. It's like nowhere near what we need. Yeah, it's like the very last one. That's not gonna work. Well, we're stuck already. Well, this game was supposed to be easier. Play the role of Bobbin Threadbare, a young boy coming of age in a fantasy world on the brink of apocalypse. Wielding a legacy of magical knowledge, you will set out across a landscape filled with beauty, danger, and excitement, making new friends, solving mysteries, and growing in experience and power as you weave your way towards a destiny of overwhelming consequence. Loom is unlike traditional adventure games in many ways. Its goal is to let you participate in the unfolding of a rich, thought-provoking fantasy. It is neither a role-playing game, nor a collection of brain teasers. It's simple mysteries designed to engage your imagination and draw you deep into the story. You can never be stranded while playing Loom. Well, that's good to know. You're not sure how to proceed? Remember, the knowledge you need to continue the story is always available somewhere nearby. You don't need to save and restore game frequently to ensure success. Don't be afraid to experiment. If you're really stumped, ask a friend. Read the book of patterns. It contains important information about the magical powers you will soon command. Read the rest of this manual. Loom looks and plays like no other, blah blah blah. Oh. Hold on a minute. Oh, what? Well, that's not very helpful. Well, I mean, it is helpful, but... So, apparently we can play these the other way. So, like, with that one that we found for opening stuff, apparently if you play it backwards, it does the opposite. So, I'm going to try that on the clamshell we opened. Okay, let's do it. Clamshell. Be ready. Looks as if breakfast is over. Okay, so what was our opening one? It was E, C, E, D. So we'd want to do D, E, D, E, C, E. Try that. It worked. Oh my god. I've unraveled the mysteries of this game. Awesome.